Peace. Infinite waters diving deep once again. 5 confidence hacks that will change your life. Can I get a hello there? So I've received a lot of questions around the topic of confidence. How to be more confident with your body. How to develop confidence when you don't know which job is right for you, going for your dreams, following your calling. And I can share with you what's helped me along my journey. What happens when you were really confident and suddenly one day you lost your confidence? Where did it go? How do you regain back that confidence? And we all had it. As children, we were running up and down, we were enjoying ourselves, and then someone said, stop right there. Now, what is the difference between confidence and arrogance? That's what's been going through my mind on a Sunday. What's helped me is to realize that confidence is all about trusting yourself. And arrogance is where there is a lot of resistance. You have to prove something to somebody else because you are insecure about your own abilities. Confidence is where you are secure in your own abilities. So really and truly, you are trying to prove it to yourself. I'm a big fan of Roger Federer, and the way he plays tennis, to me, is a perfect example of total confidence. It is effortless. And that's what confidence is all about. It's about forming this intimacy with whatever you are doing, becoming a master of your craft. When we are in the wrong environment, we start feeling nervous. We start shaking, we start twisting and turning because deep down we know this is not helping us express our true authenticity. So some of the tools which have helped me along my journey become my greatest version are the cold shower. Now you're probably thinking to yourself, what the hell is the cold shower? Confidence is the cold shower. Listen, we all love a warm shower. That is our comfort zone. It is safety. But the greatest way to become braver, more confident, which means to believe in yourself, to trust yourself, to know thyself, is to jump in the cold shower. Ask yourself, did I have a cold shower today? Did I do something which was dangerous? Did I not move out of your comfort zone, did I extend my comfort zone? Because all of this helps us to let go of our fears every single day. So that's what I do. I say, did I have a cold shower today? Yes, I did. And it was bloody freezing. But guess what? It made me more confident. Because if you can deal with a cold shower, now you create synthesis between the hot and the cold. So when you are in a social gathering and everyone is chatting about how great their life is or isn't, you want to go and talk to that person, but you're scared, you're nervous, you are afraid because you don't want to get in the cold shower. But the cold shower will set you free. In essence, the cold shower is the unknown. A lot of us say, I know what that's like, but we don't. It's just a projection of what we think it is. We have to explore it, discover it, become fearless. That is how to get back your confidence. Another tool or hack is a concept that came to me in a dream when I was thinking of bossa nova music. Elevator music. A lot of us, we've been in an elevator and they're playing that kind of smooth jazz. Look, I love jazz. Tom Jobim, amazing Brazilian composer. It puts you in a good mood. You feel wonderful. But sometimes you don't want to leave the elevator. Why is this? Because the music is so relaxing. So many of us, we spend our whole lives listening to elevator music. We spend our whole lives in an elevator. Why? Because we are afraid to break routine. A lot of us, we're trying to fit in when we know we were born to stand out. And that's what I've seen along my journey. And that's why, to become more confident, I travel. I go somewhere far. Immerse yourself in a different culture. Learn a new language. Because all of this strengthens us, but more so, it allows us to trust our own abilities. I say, do it 1,000 times. Then do it another 1,000 times until you stop counting and now you start to enjoy it. Many of us inside that elevator, what are we doing? We think this is all there is. So now we get panic attacks. That was me. Do you think I just got up here in front of a camera and started to speak? Hell no. It was scary. But there is no perfect. There is only practice. Letting go of perfection is where perfection begins. Every day I had a very clear vision, so I was working towards it. And this increased my confidence. In the elevator, we start thinking about ourselves all the time. We don't see the bigger picture because we haven't gone out of the elevator. Then we start to see the rooms and that chandelier over there. What's that doing there? Who knows? But it gives you a broader perspective on life. Many times when we are in the elevator, we're playing the waiting game. So this prevents us from stepping into radical action. When I first started to share with the world about becoming your greatest version, my hands were shaking. My body was shaking. Why? Because I had been procrastinating for about a year, saying I'm gonna do it, but I never did. I am not waiting for the perfect moment. I am making the most of every moment. That is the greatest secret I've learned in becoming your greatest version. Many of us, we experience a lot of anxiety in the elevator because we are overthinking, we are ruminating. And once you lose your mind and come to your senses, like the great psychologist Fritz Perls said, now your confidence blossoms. What else? The third tool is to let go of comparison. It's so easy in the world we are living in to see someone's views, their subscribers, their likes, or to see what that person is wearing, or to listen to what our parents are telling us, what our friends are telling us, what our co-workers are telling us. But I've seen in developing confidence, you have to find your inner voice 100%. The reason why I can do what I'm doing is because every single day I am in it. I am realigning myself with my true authenticity. I don't want to be anybody else. That's a scary thought for me. But we are all connected. Many times we care too much what other people think. That can knock your confidence. Why? Because now you start living up to society's expectations. Why? Because you start living up to your friends' expectations. Why? Because you start living up to your parents' expectations. But wait a minute, they are not you. So for me, look, I go into the wilderness. I'm in California right now. I go to the beach. When I'm in the UK, I go to the forest. Same thing, different scenery, but it still works. And just by connecting, reconnecting to nature, you start to hear your inner voice. And the inner voice is nothing mystical. We all have it. It's just that so many of us have become desensitized. When that voice starts to talk to you, start listening, because there's a message in there. And that message will direct you to your true calling. What happens when people don't believe in us? So, I'm in Venice Beach on a weekend with a good friend, and a woman was overhearing our conversation. And it was all about just finding her own power in a relationship. And my friend asked so amazingly, who has your power? Say it again. Who has your power? That's the biggest question to ask yourself when we talk of becoming more confident. So many of us, we are externalizing our power. We are placing our power in the hands of other people. We are placing our heart in the hands of other people. If someone doesn't like it, oh no, it's the end of the world. Says who? That's a program that has to be deleted. Because once again, we are worthy of anything we desire. That's what I've seen along my journey. So you have to ask yourself, who has my power? And many times as well, the biggest thing about comparing yourself to other people is that you begin to see that it's never good enough. No matter what you do, no matter how hard you try, you can't be someone else. You can only become the greatest version of you. And that's what I do. Every day I'm cultivating my craft. I'm mastering my craft. And guess what? I am in a league of my own. When people call you strange, that's actually a compliment. Thank them. That is how confidence grows. It is when you start embracing your weirdness, which is actually your authenticity, which you have been disregarding for so long. The fourth tool is no props. Some people say, Ralph, I love the blue shirt you were wearing. I said, which one? They said, that one. I said, oh, that's nice, thank you. But I am not my shirt, you see. And so many times our focus is on the external so much, we forget that it is what is on the inside that matters. You see? And no props is all about not relying on external things to bring you confidence, but seeing them as helpers. I connect with amazing people every single day. They are my support network. And as much as I love doing things by myself, there are things which I can't do without the assistance of other people. Knowing this brings me more confidence. It's all happened to us. Just being in the presence of someone who is confident makes us feel confident. And that's the secret right there. But no props is where we realize that, look, it doesn't matter if you've got a red camera. It's your essence which is the most powerful thing, because it's never what you say, it's the energy behind that matters. I discovered that. I used to spend weeks on one video until I tapped into the secret. Just let it flow. Let go of the filters that have been conditioning your mind. Let go of the filters that have been programming your mind. Ignore everyone. Yes, when people compliment you, acknowledge it. Because yes, it is a wonderful thing, but you have to place value on what you are doing. That is how to develop confidence. That's the only way. That's helped me along my journey. And the last tool, hack, is about moving your butt. Every day I'm moving, I'm shaking. Why? Because confidence doesn't lie here. It lies in every single cell within our body. What happens when you are feeling depressed? What happens when you are feeling low? What happens when someone criticizes you? We don't just experience it in our minds, we experience it all across our body. It permeates every single cell. So by having self-care, going for that walk in nature every day, going to the gym, going for the run, doing yoga, whatever it is, for me it's skating, always skating, skate or die. That's what brings me happiness. Therefore, that increases my trust in what I'm doing. Therefore, that gives me confidence. Confidence is all about 100% expression. Therefore, the closer we move to the truth of who we are, the more our confidence grows. And that's how it is. Every day, I'm seeing the connection between what we are eating and how we are feeling. Fruits, vegetables, more foods which are full of live enzymes. All of that has helped me become more confident. But just seeing it's good enough, not always being a perfectionist, because that can slow you down in your own creative effort. You gotta trust yourself. You gotta love yourself. And you gotta say, can I get a hello there? We are here, infinite waters, diving deep once again. Stay well, stay healthy. Peace.